Yeah, and at first it was more like with Disney. They brought us in on one. I can't remember if it was Hunchback or Mulan, and they liked us, but they said, our sensibilities weren't right for that project. They go, but we have another movie that we'll call you maybe. And we just thought they were blowing smoke up our ass. We go, no, well, we didn't get the gig. And then a few weeks later, they sent us scripts for Hercules. They had a first draft of Hercules, and they wanted us to punch it up. And then I remember this very distinctly because we had to go in the next day or whatever, and there was a blackout. All of LA was blacked out. And we had to read the scripts by candlelight and make notes and everything. And then we went in the next day, and I didn't even pitch one joke. I told them, I just said, there's this and this, like structural things. I go, your hero isn't really a hero. He's sacrificing himself so he can get laid. He has to be a real hero, and expect nothing and all these things. And then, and they liked all the ideas, and they said, anyway, we did write some jokes. He goes, all right, tell me one of the things you wrote. And I just opened up the script, and I said, this isn't a joke, but it's a character called Thesaurus, where anything that, he just uses 15 words for anything he says. It's like, that hurts. It's painful, whatever. I can't remember the whole thing, but they laughed at that, and we got the gig.
Well, that's interesting that you had a different view